Hi Sagittarius, what's up? Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all having an amazing day. We're going to see what messages want to come through for you, get some insight, guidance, see what's going on, what's coming towards you, all that jazz. Welcome to eclipse season. It should be a very interesting time. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous in a good way. I just feel a lot of changes in the air, and I surrender. I hope you are too, and may this be a blessed month for you. And look at what we got coming on out. We have Elby the Retriever, we have the Singer of Courage, and we have Arvel Lauret. There is going to be a message that comes in, could be from a friend or someone that you used to be friends with. This could be an old friend. There's someone that is going to be reaching out to you in the near future. They're going to be acting in a courageous way. Literally just look at these cards for a second. I'm not even going to speak. You see this? You see this shit? Someone has something they'd like to share or offer you. They'd like to speak to you. Arvel Lauret is a card of communication. This is a card coming from the throat chakra. Arvel Lauret. Yeah, sorry, I'm mixing it up. Elby the Retriever is something that you had lost, something that you are finding, lost and found. What you lost comes back. Whatever's truly meant for you will never pass you by, that sort of thing. This is one of those situations, something that you had forgotten about, something that you had given up on, perhaps, something that you had to put aside because of obligations, life, or you just lost the spark. Elby the Retriever is where you're getting something back, or something is coming back to you, something you had let go, something that you had detached from, something you have clearly just surrendered to. It's making its return to you. And with the Singer of Courage, this is someone who is being brave, someone who is facing their fears, overcoming their own doubts, and being bold, making a bold move. Someone wants to talk to you. Big time. Arvel Lauret, there will be confessions, there will be truth bombs. Truth bombs are dropping. This is clarity, this is healing, this is speaking from the heart, speaking from the soul. It's real, it's truthful, it's genuine, and I also feel like with these two, it is going to be well received. So if you're receiving this message, you're receiving it well. If you're the one that's delivering this message, the receiver is going to receive it very nicely. I think it's going to be very harmonious. Your numbers so far are 41, 8, and 50. And yeah, communication's a big one for you. The Friends is at the bottom. We have the Journeyman and the Loam. Giulia. Rainbows. There's some lessons that you're learning. You might be a little scared, or somewhat. It's probably tying in with that Singer of Courage. It's like the act of being brave to take the next step, to take the first step, even, right? With the Friends, someone is wanting to collaborate with you, or someone would like to team up with you. They want to be friends with you. Maybe this is someone that you aren't on the best of terms with. They would like to restore your friendship or start over. Maybe this is someone completely brand new, but they've been wanting to make some sort of gesture, but they were afraid of rejection, or you could have been afraid of rejection. Anyways, this seems like it's from a very friendly energy, someone who's very uplifting, someone who can support you, someone who will admire your strength and cheer you on and lift you up when you're feeling low or when you're feeling down. Like, this is someone who will have your back. So I get a very loyal energy from the Friends card. What number was that? Number 46. I almost feel like I was just about to sneeze. So if that was you, bless you. Comment down below if you sneeze, because what the heck? Sometimes that happens in a reading. I'm like, comment down below, and there's like a couple of you are like, yeah, that was me. I'm like, what the hell? Really? So yeah, I don't know. I've been dealing with some allergies the last week, or maybe it's been 2 weeks. I don't know. There's been a lot of shit in the air, so gotta use my air purifier. That's for sure. Okay, Saggy, let's get focused. Show me clearly what's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What do my Saggies need to know right now? Show me clearly. So we have the King of Cups along with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, which is a very compassionate, patient, and understanding energy. And despite the fact that Three of Pentacles reverse, something's not working, or you and someone maybe just fell off, grew apart, see things a little bit differently, you still want the best for them, or you still care, or you're still sending like patient, compassionate vibes. Like, I see you showing love, basically. You're not being an asshole. The Two of Swords at the bottom, and the Ten of Swords, and then the Four of Wands. You could be at a crossroad of whether you should close a door or end things. Yeah, some of you are like, should I end things? Is this time to just throw the stick, walk away? Three of Pentacles reverse. Something's just not working. It's become redundant. It's become old, repetitive, same old, same old. You have to give to yourself first before you worry about giving to others or helping others. You know, you're so busy trying to put out everybody else's fire, which is funny, you're a fire sign, but you know, you gotta take care of your own flame. You know, I think that you may be someone who tries your best to motivate other people, to inspire other people, to teach other people. But that Three of Pentacles reverse saying like, hey, maybe it's like ease off the gas. Let's see what's next for Sagittarius. We have the King of Swords flipping out. We have Judgment also at the bottom. So this is kind of where people are starting to see you, and you're also acting and behaving in a way where you're being more detached. You care. You do care. You still have a lot of love or care, compassion, patience, feelings for these people. But the King of Swords is where you're putting your foot down. Be like, okay, you know what? Like, I've been cutting you some slack. I've been probably way too understanding or way too friendly, way too submissive. You know, just tolerating. This is the energy of tolerating. Okay, I'm going to tolerate this because I like you. Because I think you're a good person. Because we have a lot of history. That sort of thing. This is the energy of like, okay, like maybe this is, you're like a parent, right? It's your child, your son, your daughter. You're like, okay, you know, I love you, but like King of Swords, so this is enough. Or you're crossing my boundaries, or you're being disrespectful. You're not taking me serious. You're not respecting my needs. You're not respecting my voice. So you're actually starting to take a step back, put your emotions on the back burner. Maybe this is what you're returning to with, what is this? I'll be the retriever. Maybe that's what you're going to be returning to, is more of that softer energy. But right now I'm seeing King of Swords. You're kind of becoming cold or icy or just like detached. Logical here for sure. Judgment's at the bottom. Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You are someone who's very important. You have a lot to offer in this world. Your energy is extremely healing and inspiring, like we were saying before. I do see that people flock to you when they need warmth, when they need advice, when they need support. This has been an ongoing cycle for who knows how long, but it's been going on for long enough. And so Judgment and the Five of Pentacles, it's not your job to save them or bring them into the warmth. It's not up to you to convince them to change, to grow, to heal, to be happy. I think that's where you're backing off a bit. It's like, let them come to you. Don't chase after them, sort of thing. But there are a lot of people that are attracted to your warmth. But I'm seeing we have Death reversed, Ten of Wands reversed, and then the Hierophant. Okay, I mean, I know there's a lot of cards at the bottom, but I'm seeing a lot of clearing, removing of stagnancy, of repetitive cycles over and over again with the Death reversed. There's been some people that have had troubles changing or growing, and they look to you for some sort of advice or guidance. But you're not going to change them or convince them to change. They're going to have to change themselves if they want to, not because of you. So King of Swords and Judgment, I do feel like this is tough love. Or you're giving someone the cold shoulder. Or I just see like you're backing away. Not entirely, but drastic enough where they feel, you know, when the clouds go over the sun, it makes it feel a lot cooler. Okay, so we have a Princess of Cups and the Two of Swords. So you've made your choice. Now it's time for them to make theirs. You made your bed, let them make their own. You could be giving someone an ultimatum, I'm also seeing here. It's either this or that. What are you gonna choose? It's very eye-opening. Two of Swords and the Princess of Cups. This is also like a choice of, well, do you speak your truth? Do you say what's on your mind? Do you tell this person how you really feel, right? Albie the Retriever, Arvel Lauret, the thing is, with Albie the Retriever, you've been here before. This is not the first time you've played this game before. I don't know why I said it like that. Not that it's a game, but it's something that you're familiar or you've had some experience in. It's not the first time. So you found yourself in a position that's similar here. And you are dealing with someone that's younger than you, or someone that is less experienced, or they're not as emotionally open or available or expressive as you may be. Someone who's just on a different maturity level than you. They got their quirks, is what I'm hearing. They got their quirks. They have their moments. With the Hierophant. I feel like you could be opening up this door for someone to walk through. You've already walked through this door, but I feel like you're holding this door wide open for others to join you. Hierophant, Five of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. But in order for them to come into this new realm, this new world, they have to be able to confront their pains or their wounds, or they have to be able to like free themselves, liberate themselves. The Sun and the Three of Swords, they have to choose to be happy. They have to choose to heal. Otherwise, they're going to be stuck in the same old perpetual cycle again and again and again, and it's going to just keep you kind of stuck too. So, this is someone's opportunity to level up. I feel like you could be holding the door open for them to walk through that, but it's their choice if they're coming or not. Four of Pentacles, and I do see an energy of holding back, as well as trying to control the situation, trying to control you. Someone purposely withholding how they really feel, bottling it up because they don't want to give away their true feelings, or they don't want to come across as weak or vulnerable. They see that as a weakness rather than a strength. The Princess of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, this is someone purposely withholding their genuine feelings out of fear that you're going to see them differently, you're gonna run away, or you're gonna not have anything to do with them if they open up. So I'm seeing this is someone who's trying to keep their composure. They are wearing a bit of a mask. It is a bit of a facade, and it is coming from a place of control. Some of you are dealing with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This fell out on the Page of Cups. So someone's not being truthfully, someone's not putting it all out on the table. And King of Swords is like, you need to come through and be serious, or get out, be gone. Because Three of Pentacles reverse, remember, something just is not working. And this vibe, Page of Swords, sorry, not Page of Swords, Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, this isn't working. This is creating a block, or this is creating a delay. So someone has the opportunity, going back to the Oracle cards from the beginning, someone has the opportunity to be courageous. Will they take the opportunity? Will they take the chance? Time will tell. At the bottom, we have the Empress, Knight of Swords, and the Two of Wands. It does look like whoever this is, they're making the choice to take the next step. It's probably what we saw with the journeyman, actually, and the friends, taking the next step. Maybe they need a helping hand, or something they don't want to do alone. Anyways, I also see an Ace of Cups here. So it's like someone's being guided to follow their heart. Oh my god. All right. All right. Let's see. Sagittarius. Chariot, Cancerian energy with the Queen of Cups at the bottom. So there's movement. There's action. Someone is gaining the confidence to take this next step or to communicate how they've been feeling. They've been holding themselves back for too long. Now they are being called to come forwards and get the ball rolling. With the Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords reverse, and the Moon, this definitely could be on this lunar eclipse this weekend in Pisces. It's a big one. Big truth coming to light. I've been seeing this in the collective readings. Lots of clarity, big breakthroughs. It's going to be a very interesting time. So get ready, y'all, because someone's now starting to get out of their head, starting to see clearly where they have been stuck in fear and how that has been controlling their lives. They think that they're, you know, that going back to that Four of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, Princess of Cups, they're thinking, oh, I'm the one in control. I'm the one that has the upper hand, when really their emotions is what has control over them, power over them. And they're recognizing like, oh, I ain't got it like that. They're recognizing what ways they've been blocking themselves. This could be you, Saggy, whoever we're speaking to, this could be you. My voice feels kind of raspy right now. It's driving me nuts. It's making, I think there's something about the throat chakra in your reading, honestly. Maybe you need to work with the color blue or like cyan blue, because that is the throat chakra color. Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords reverse, and the Moon. This is an energy of surrender. This is also an energy of, okay, I trust myself. I trust my intuition. I think Cancer actually had the Moon and the Nine of Swords reverse in their reading. But this is truly an energy of, all right, I'm going to speak from the heart. I'm going to be my most authentic self and trust that that's enough. And it is enough. You don't have to have all the answers either. With the Moon and the Nine of Swords reverse is the energy of surrender to what's out of your control. And trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, and not leaning into the fear. So that could even be you. I was about to call you Cancer. You might have Cancerian placements. Okay, well, let's clarify some of this and dig a little bit deeper as to what's taking place. King of Cups for Sagittarius. King of Cups for Sagittarius. Show me clearly. Seven of Wands. High Priestess. It's mostly upright. I wanted to kind of flip itself reverse, but I think this is showing, well, I'm hearing like a dismantling of someone's wall or someone's guard. I'm seeing actually like a brick wall and it's kind of crumbling down. Someone's been trying to protect themselves. Knight of Pentacles. It's like a slow unpacking. Eight of Pentacles reverse. There's like this slow undoing, a slow erase, slow recovery. Eight of Pentacles reverse, the World, and the Ace of Wands. Seeing a new cycle begin. And it's like undoing what was done, or like untying a knot. Or, you know, like a knot or like jewelry that gets all tangled and maybe you have to like untie it. There's like a knot or a couple knots or hair tangles, right? It's like this is requiring a lot of patience. It's requiring a lot of patience. Seven of Wands, High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles. It's taking a lot for you to let down your walls or for you to open up again or like trust somebody here. Or vice versa, someone's having a hard time opening up, but it's because of, you know, their past and upbringing and experiences. I do see with time, the walls starting to be dismantled, starting to come down. I was going to say crashing down, but honestly, no. Knight of Pentacles, this is slow. This is slow and gradual. Take a look back at what was occurring in Pisces season. What was happening at the end of March. Not end of March. Or actually, was it end of March when we had the solar eclipse in Pisces? I think so. I think it was the end of March. Take a look at maybe events that were taking place around then. Might be relevant to what's occurring now. Three of Pentacles reverse. Why is this here? So this might be I can't fucking speak. This may have to do with work matters. Someone that you have been part of this company with or collaboration with, group settings, schools and whatnot. Let's see. Lovers reverse. My deck's upside down. It actually is. I will take Lovers reverse because perhaps it's unrequited or one-sided at times, or there's an imbalance. We have the Queen of Cups and then the Empress, Taurus and Gemini. Queen of Wands is at the bottom, Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. And it's Ten of Pentacles reverse actually. So can this be restored? This is so similar of what came through in Cancer's reading. They had the Ten of Pentacles reverse, but with a different deck. And you're taking a good look at where things are currently and where things are going and what you wish to create, because Queen of Wands is a creator and she is an attractor. She calls in what she desires. So Lovers reverse with the Three of Pentacles reverse. It's got to be equal, give and receive. All right. I know my deck was upside down when this card came out. I don't care. We're going to still read it that way. The unrequited effort, right? Imbalance of the give and receive, and someone's not pulling their weight. This is not acceptable. This isn't successful. This is not something that is going to be victorious in the long term. Queen of Cups and the Empress is still showing that there's something that can grow here. It's showing that there's a new way or a different approach. Perhaps this is a conversation that you need to have with someone, right? Avril Lauret. You've been here before. This ain't your first rodeo. There's something that you're having to address. And this could be like we saw with like a friend or someone that you work with. I'm seeing like a new beginning taking place. That could be very successful or lead to a lot more growth than in the past or recent past, or how things have been currently. It's reaching this block or stalemate, but you want to be taken serious with the King of Swords. So let's see, why is the King of Swords here? Like maybe you're having to assert yourself, asserting like more dominance, more like you want to be taken serious, not as a joke. No funny business, none of that. King of Swords for Sagittarius. King of Pentacles reversed. See, because there is something that's not grounded. If this is you and you're not feeling grounded, it's time to ground yourself. We have a Five of Cups in the reverse, which is telling me that you're getting over emotional hardships and struggles, and you're starting to see the positive in maybe a negative situation. All right, King of Swords for Sagittarius. Oh my goodness, Six of Pentacles and the Sun. So things are starting to balance out here, especially with your dealings with other people where they've been slacking off or they've been very selfish or stingy, right? I'm seeing some stinginess or lack of empathy, lack of caring, or checking up on you or supporting you. This is what's shifting, or it's because you're just not bullshitting, sugarcoating, you're just saying it how it really is. And because your directness, your direct approach is creating a big shift in these dealings with other people, and it's being seen in a good light. So although, you know, at first we were seeing people were like, oh, Sagi's gone from very warm and patient, nurturing, caring, loving, compassionate, understanding, and now all of a sudden Sagi's kind of gone cold. Sagi's detached. Sagi doesn't seem to really care as much, or they're not cutting me that same slack. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I need to try and make things right here. Six of Pentacles and the Sun. This is where you can actually make agreements here, especially King of Swords. This is where you're able to have those difficult conversations. It could get a little intense, but there's a positive outcome that comes out of this. And it's bringing in success. This is bringing in a lot of success. Two of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. All right, Two of Swords for Sagittarius. Why is the Two of Swords here? Page of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Pentacles, and Judgment. So this is the opportunity to get this off the ground. It didn't work in the past, or it failed, it fumbled, it just wasn't successful, missed opportunity. You know, I'm seeing like this idea was immature, or it needed more plans, it needed finances, it needed some sort of structure, support, or backing in order for this to actually be fulfilled. That didn't happen, you know, lessons were learned, mistakes may be made, but we learn from our mistakes, right? Or try to at least. Now you have the opportunity, a second come around here. Ace of Pentacles and Judgment. What didn't work out in the past, it wasn't meant to work out then. Perhaps now this is a chance, and it's going to be better than the last time. This is where you are having, it's like redemption arc. I'm hearing someone could be having their redemption arc, where it's like they are going to do whatever it takes to have a different outcome with you. Judgment can sometimes talk about like reconciliation energy, second chances. Yeah, I'm seeing that this whole sequence of events, there's a bigger story that's unfolding that will lead into next year. So be intentional of the seeds that you plant, of the opportunities that you accept. I'm seeing energetic contracts as well as physical contracts too. Maybe things weren't official in the past, or things weren't like legitimized legally, or there wasn't like a label to put on it. I feel like this time it's like locking in. This is the energy of locking in, or making this like actually get off the ground. Cause you know what, and y'all know I say this all the fucking time. At least in one week and one reading a week, I at least say this: whatever is truly meant for you will never pass you by. So if it passed you by, it wasn't meant for you then. Maybe it's never meant for you. Maybe it's meant for you 6 months from now, a year from now, when you're in the right vibration and when others are in the right vibe. Things will work out when they're meant to, if they're meant to. And if they aren't meant to, it's because there's something better coming around. And perhaps that's another way we could look at this, is whatever that wasn't successful in the past, it was necessary to lead you to this moment so that you could have this new approach, this new vision, these new goals, these new, like new skills, new understanding that leads to your long-term success. So it works in mysterious ways, you know, but was what's needed. That's what's necessary. Okay, so then we have a Princess of Cups that came out. 4 of Pentacles fell out on that after. Princess of Cups for Sagittarius. Now the Princess of Cups. We have the 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Swords reverse. This is someone having more confidence in themselves, but I'm still seeing, and this makes sense because we had the 4 of Pentacles that fell out on this Princess of Cups. I still see this energy of withholding truth or not being entirely direct or honest. Ace of Swords reverse, Temperance, and the Star. Someone doesn't want to let you down, / someone sees you as like out of their league, or that you are more skilled than them in maybe your profession, or like there's someone that feels inadequate is what I'm hearing. But this is someone recognizing, oh fuck, I'm really blocking myself from succeeding. I'm getting in my own way and I need to leave this mindset behind. I need to get out of my own way. I'm being my own worst blockage. I'm being my own worst enemy. I'm sabotaging myself. So someone here is recognizing that. They're not speaking it. This is like inner process that they're going through. 9 of Pentacles. This is someone in their own world, focused on their own skills, their own confidence. I'm seeing someone's becoming more confident / leaving behind the things that leave them feeling not good enough, or judgments of other people. Like it doesn't even, you know what? People's opinions on you shouldn't matter. How do you feel about yourself? That truly at the end of the day, you shouldn't let other people's opinions or judgments define you. Point blank, period. I don't need to continue on that. But so that could be what this person may struggle with, or what you might be struggling with. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. So what's with this holding back? Yeah, it's like someone here is trying to be perfect, but like, bitch, there's no such thing as perfect. You're human, not AI robot. You're meant to make mistakes. Two of Swords. Someone's in this like indecision, this crossroad, this limbo, not really doing a whole lot. Over-analyzing, overthinking, trying to make the best decision. But like, okay, we have a Four of Wands reversed. And then we have a Three of Pentacles. For Knight of Cups reversed, Justice, and the Five of Pentacles reversed. This is where someone maybe has some regrets of what they wish they had done differently in the past, but it's like, okay, the past is done. What are you going to do now? I don't care about what happened a week ago, a month ago, years ago. What are you going to do now to make it right? What are you going to do from this day moving forwards to make it right? Right? And so I'm actually seeing with the Two of Swords, Four of Wands reversed, and then the Three of Pentacles. That Four of Wands reversed kind of is similar to what we had saw earlier. The Ten of Pentacles reversed representing like shaky foundation or something that isn't solid, or it's like something you've invested time, energy, money, effort, years perhaps into, and it just isn't really stable, or it's falling apart. And I'm seeing that a little bit coming back up here. Two of Swords and the Four of Wands reverse is like, what's their part to play? What's your part to play? And then with that Three of Pentacles, like, well, can we work together? Can we collaborate? Can we find a solution? Can we find the middle ground? Can we share the weight? Right? Because we saw earlier with Lovers reverse and something else, it was showing an imbalance. It was showing this huge imbalance. And so now this is clarifying the Four of Pentacles. So someone here, I think they have heavy perfectionist vibes. And then they get like, they get so stuck. Anyways, this could be someone who's needing like encouragement a lot or validation a lot. They may require that from you or from other people. Or it's like, this is someone that struggles to give that to themselves. Knight of Cups reverse. I get the sense with this Knight of Cups reverse is someone who they have a lot of love to give, or there's someone who deep down they have a lot of pure intentions. I think that they approach things the wrong way, or like maybe it's who am I to say it's the wrong way, but I think in the past it just didn't work out the way they had hoped or the way that they wanted, and then they shut down, and they use that as an excuse as to why things don't work out for them. Justice, and then the Five of Pentacles reversed. But this is where someone's now trying to undo their past actions, or say, again, you can't change the past, but from this day moving forwards, how are you going to do or act or behave differently? That's where your power lies. And so Justice, Five of Pentacles reversed, this is someone who's determined to make things right, someone who is wanting to bring justice, apologize, take accountability, or show up more responsibly than maybe in the past. So let's see the Chariot. Why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here for Sagittarius? Knight of Swords reversed. This feels very sudden. Seven of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups reversed. I think oh, nope, it's not upside down. We have the Ace of Cups at the bottom. This feels very sudden. Someone is now like getting impatient with themselves, and they just go, you know what? Fuck it. It is kind of like an impulsive energy. The thing is, though, they've given a lot of thought, a whole lot of thought, not a whole lot of action. That Seven of Pentacles reverse is really like that stale stuff. Even the Knight of Swords reverse, sometimes when I see this card come out, it's like nothing is moving. There's no progress, complete stalemate. But we understand now why. Someone was really feeling insecure, unworthy, undeserving. Maybe they had other things going on that was a big focus, or just struggling a lot of other things. But now, as we're clarifying, the Chariot was about forward momentum, movement, action, and overcoming obstacles. I'm seeing that this Seven of Pentacles reverse and this Knight of Swords reverse is actually saying, okay, you know what? There's no more waiting, no more time to waste. Let's get going. Let's get moving. That Knight of Swords reverse is kind of, if you're not whoever this is for, if you're not intentional with what this action is, it's kind of fleeting, or you might miss your target. So that's where this could be a hit or a miss. And then we have a Five of Cups reverse, which is, it's good because it's focusing on what is still standing rather than what's been lost, or what failed, what wasn't successful. Now there's a switcheroo. It's like, okay, you know what? Not all is lost. I still have a lot of things I can use moving forwards. I can still grow something here. I can still build something here. Not all is lost. Not all is tarnished. It can be restored. Ace of Cups, but you have to make the gesture. Someone has to, Five of Pentacles reverse and Three of Swords reverse, and even the Ten of Swords, not Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands reverse. There's this need of releasing like pain, grudges, anger, hurt, guilt, resentment, feelings of abandonment, you know? It's like, I'm seeing here, this is the energy of leading with your heart. Even though in the past when you've led with your heart, or this person led with their heart, maybe, you know, someone got burned, someone got hurt. But this is the energy of coming out of the heartbreak. This is the energy of choosing to love, experience, and live life to the fullest. And everything else that comes with it. Very interesting reading, Saggy. The Eclipse energy is bringing in some intense messages lately. Okay, well, I did this in Cancer's reading and I thought it was really fun. I didn't even shuffle the deck. I'm the Moonology deck. I was just like, I'm just gonna grab you a random ass card, and we're gonna do that because we're at like 36 minutes. But okay, so this full moon in Pisces, the end of a tough cycle approaches, Capricorn energy. And let's get one more. I'm just gonna choose it. Confidence is the key to your success. So that's kind of what we were seeing. Someone struggling with their confidence, or someone on my nail just, oh, I think I have a break in my nail. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Just gotta be careful. Someone struggling with their confidence, self-esteem, or fear of failure. And this is the energy of overcoming that. All right. Either you or someone that's connected to you. All right, well, I'm gonna leave your reading here. I hope you found this helpful and insightful, Saggy. I love and appreciate you. Let me know how it resonates in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.